For today's round, I'll be playing Club de Golf Bic in Quebec, Canada. The choice of tee boxes looks again like they might be in French, but I believe it's blue, white, red, and vert. I'm not sure what that is, but that has a rating of 65.3 and a slope of 109, so that's what I'll be playing. And I'll be playing holes 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 18. Here's hole 3, a 121-yard par 3. It's 18 feet downhill. I have 105 to the front, 137 to the back. I'm not fully warmed up yet, so I'm just going to go with my gap wedge. Oh, that's too far right. Got a good bounce there. So that's going to be in the two-shot circle for a par. Here's hole 5, which is a 212-yard par 4. Let me go ahead and put the pin right on the flag there. I think I'm just going to grab my 7-wood and go for it. Stop. And that should be in the two-shot gimme circle for a birdie. Here's hole 7, which is a 151-yard par 3, 12 feet downhill. It's 132 to the front and 172 to the back. I'm going to go with my 9-iron here, and I think that should get me, it might land a little short, but it should roll towards the center. So I overestimated that one, and that's going to be a bogey with the 3-shot gimme. Here is hole 13, a 321-yard par 4. Gonna try and get my 6-iron out there, hopefully kind of on the right side, and let it roll down to the left. Wasn't the greatest contact I've made with my 6-iron, but it's going to work out pretty nice for me. So now I'm 146 yards to the pin. It is 30 feet uphill. I'm going to go with my 7-iron and hope that not only is it enough to get over the bunker, but also hope that it's not too much where it doesn't go long. That one was hit pretty well. That's what I was worried about, was going long there. Now it looks like I'm going to have to try and chip it close. I'd appreciate if one of you guys can go back and look at the shots that I said I hit that one well and tell me what I'm doing. Because the only thing I can think of is I might be taking a bigger shoulder turn. Other than that, I'm not really sure what's different. Stop. And that is in the one shot gimme circle, I believe, for a par. Here's hole number 15, a 155-yard par 3, 31 feet downhill. I'm going to grab my pitching wedge and hope that with that elevation change, that's enough to get me onto that 2-shot circle. And that is in the 2-shot gimme circle for a par. Here's hole 18, which is kind of a blind tee shot. There is like a split fairway there, so right at that 187 yards is kind of where the rough, the fairway ends and the rough starts. So I think I'm going to grab my 7-iron and hopefully be a little short of that, and I'll just have a little bit longer going in. Club twisted on me a little bit, but that's going to work out pretty nice, I think, just as long as it stops. And it is. So what do I have now? So it's kind of having me lay up here to go 120 yards and lay up, but let me see where the pin is at 135. Still 19 feet downhill. I think I'm going to grab my gap wedge, and I think I should be able to get over that tree and land hopefully in the 2-shot gimme circle. And that is in the 2-shot gimme circle for a par. That was Club de Golf Bic in Quebec, Canada. That was a fun one, and I didn't really warm up before this one like I normally have, so some of those I did take some mulligans on just to try and give myself more practice shots. And I don't know how many of you guys kind of look to see what I have plugged into my R50 or not, and I actually just bought a 25-foot fiber optic HDMI cable because although the wireless HDMI transmitter worked, I would have a lot of times where it would just cut out and stop working. I'd have to like unplug it, wait, and plug it back in. And it was very random. So I decided to just go hardwired with the HDMI cable from my R50 to my projector. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. And then if I ever decide to use my laptop and play GS Pro, I can just use the same cable and just plug it into my computer. So I think this would be a lot more stable for me. I shouldn't have to worry about it cutting in and out, so I'm happy about that. Otherwise, if you are watching this and there's any specific courses that you'd like to see me play and feature, please leave a comment with the name of the course, where it's located, and which holes you'd like to see played, and I'll add that to my list of courses to play. Otherwise, as always, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I really do enjoy making these. Thank you.